Alright, Hosses, welcome back, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to use intruder. Now intruder is for whenever you have an injection point, whether it's a form element that you can type into, or maybe it's some cookie value that you want to pass to the server, or maybe it's just some parameter in a query URL. Anytime you can have data and send it to the server and see what breaks, then you usually want to perform a bunch of different tests, a bunch of different attacks, and see if you can cause some kind of issue or some kind of security vulnerability. So say for example that you're walking around school and you saw that admin auto fills in whenever you go to like their, I don't know what, do teachers have, like a teacher homepage admin panel, whatever. So you saw that this was your username, and now you have a huge list of passwords that you want to cycle through. Maybe pass, maybe password, maybe 12345. Well, what you can do is you can sit here and type them all over and over and over again, but that's going to take a long time. Now, say that they didn't have any information and you just want to test for maybe SQL injection. So you can add tick, tick1, tick 2 equals 2, all of your list of SQL injection parameters you want to throw in here and test. So that's what intruder allows you to do, and for this example I'm going to show you how to crack a password, but it's the same whether you're testing for SQL injection, cross-site scripting. Pretty much most of the vulnerabilities that you want to test, you're going to have a huge list to test from, and you want to throw them all in here and see what breaks. So right here, since this is our own website and it's obviously buggy, we can see that the credentials to log in are B for the login and bug for the password. Now, obviously we aren't going to have the credentials printed on screen most of the time, so I'll show you guys the logical way of how you would actually use this. Now, the first thing you always want to do is you just want to go to this page, so I just refreshed it, and you just want to try to log in as normal. So you know that their login is B, and let's try password. So PASSWORD. I'm going to log in. That's obviously not going to work. Invalid credentials because the password is bug. So why did I do that? Why did I do something that I know wasn't going to work? Well, because if you hop over to burp, then what you can do is if you go to proxy, HTTP history, sort all of your requests to the server by time. Now this most recent one was the one I just typed in. It was for the login page. So here is our request. Here's the raw data that we passed to the server, and if you actually click on parameters, you can see the parameters that we passed in. So where are you? So let me adjust these so it's a little bit easier to read. So the parameter that we passed in for the login, in other words the username, was B, and the password I just tried password. Alright, well, in the response we can see that it says, okay, it says somewhere invalid credentials or user not activated. So now we know that whenever we type in a wrong password, this is how the server behaves. This is how it reacts. So what we can do now is we can start throwing in a bunch of different ones, and if the server ever behaves in a different kind of way and we get a different kind of response, that's when we know, okay, that either means A, we found the right password, or B, it caused some kind of error and it's spewing it out and it's different from how it's supposed to behave. So both of those things are good. I mean, it's probably not good for the website owner if we're causing a whole bunch of errors, but oh well. So how do we do this?